Good morning, everyone. This is Amber with Team Social Speak, and I wanted to talk to you today about topics to find for social media. When you get onto social media and you set up your Facebook page, you set up your Instagram account, you set up Pinterest and Twitter and Google Plus and all these platforms, you're so excited, and then you think, oh gosh, what am I going to talk about? So, here are 5 free tools to help you research topics for your industry on what do you talk about? What's your plan? The first one is look at your competitors. This is huge because these can be both locally and nationally, but look at what they're talking about. Are they what topics are they talking about? Are they doing blogs? Are they doing videos? Are they doing testimonials? What are they doing and what's working for them? Some of your competitors may not be doing anything, which is going to be great for you because you're going to be able to be that influencer and take the lead on that. At the same time, that may be a little difficult because you may be out in the dark a little bit of what to talk about. But let's say, for instance, you are a flooring company. There are tons of flooring companies out there, but what makes you different? How can you set yourself aside from the other flooring companies? You can obviously do before and after pictures. You can talk about what products help clean specific floors, how to get stains out. You can, if you have a what we call a power partner, that's a carpet cleaner, you can promote them and vice versa. But what are those topics? And when you're thinking of those topics, look at your competitors. Are they only talking about their industry or are they talking about other things as well? So remember that 80-20 rule. It may be community outreach. It may be events that they're a part of or cause marketing. What's their cause? Who are they giving money back to in the community? So those may be different topics that they talk about. So look at different competitors in your industry and kind of just cyber stalk them a little bit. Check out their Facebook profile, check out their Instagram, their website, and see what posts are getting the most engagement. Likes, comments, shares. That's how you'll know, okay, that may be a topic. You're not going to take that post verbatim, but it gives you an idea of what people are liking. The next thing, ask questions. Your audience, everyone loves to be able to give their opinion, and asking questions is a really good idea to be able to get those posts, that creative juices going for your social media posts. And this could be, let's say you are a coach or a doctor, somebody that sees patients or clients all day. You can ask them questions, get feedback. How is this product working for you? Why did you choose to come and see us? What's your biggest challenge? How have we helped you? And you can, these questions can turn into testimonials, and that's, people love to hear testimonials, but getting that client feedback is huge because you are using them as a resource, and they're the ones that, they're coming to you, whether you are a social media manager, a doctor, a coach, a jewelry shop, whatever it is. They're coming to you because they like, know, and trust you. So ask them those questions and use that feedback, tie that into your social media strategy. One tool I like to use is Quora Questions, and Quora Questions um, gives you a ton of interesting data. It gives you stats. It gives you um, answers that contain, facts, opinions, humorous stories, and much more. So you can go in there and ask a question, and then you can, utilize some of that as long as you're giving credit back to Quora for a post. So may just be something fun to type in and see what comes up in your industry. So ask questions is the second biggest thing. The third thing is use these free tools. So Feedly, BuzzSumo, Google Alerts, Hootsuite Streams, set up hashtag monitoring. these are things that are already set up. And Feedly, let's say again, for social media, there are, let's just say I like 15 social media sites. That's where I get all of my information from. It can be, Social Media Today, it can be Melissa Griffin, it can be all these different sources. Well, what Feedly does is you put all of those links into Feedly and it's free, and it gives you it pulls those articles, and so you can straight from Feedly put them into your Buffer account to schedule them, or your Hootsuite account, whatever tool you use to schedule your posts out to Twitter, or Google Plus, or LinkedIn, Facebook. But it's a really great way to stay on top of those websites that you're already going to. So it puts all the sites that you like into one clean, easy to use system. BuzzSumo is similar to Feedly, but it helps you find the influencers in your industry. So it will help you find, those topics that you can easily share content to your pages, but it helps you find more of like the influencers in your industry. Google Alerts is, you could go to google.com/alerts and you can put in topics. So I always recommend for business owners to put in their business name or their name. So I could have one set up for Amber Irwin, and anytime someone would talk about Amber Irwin on Google, whether an article's published on me or whatever it may be, I would get an alert either once a day or once a week with those topics. So right now I have one set up for social media tips, and I get an email every day that lets me know what new articles were published on Google that mention social media tips. So this could be something, that you can set up, and you can set up as many Google alerts as you want, and they all come into, one email. But this is just a good way to, again, to stay on top of those trends of what's going on. Hootsuite, if you are using Hootsuite for scheduling your posts, you can set up a stream and monitor a hashtag. So this is a great way to just to, again, stay on top of those trends, see what other people are talking about, and to give you ideas for your business. Hashtags, if you are using Instagram as a business, you can follow, or even as a personal, you can follow those hashtags. So it's just another free tool to help you stay on top of the industry news. And that leads us into industry news. This is a big thing because you are a part of your industry. You are the expert in your industry, and you need to tell people why you are the expert. So, always look at what's new that's going on in your industry, industry myths, why you picked your industry, tell your story about, you and your business, and what's going on. If you are, and it depends on your industry. I know like financial planners, mortgage lenders, title companies, you're a little bit more restricted on what you can put out there. But if you're corporate company, maybe you can share a story from what's going on. If you are, in social media like us, or flooring, or a coaching, you can share your industry news. So I think it's important that you're always staying on top of what's new and how people can look at you and say, oh wow, they really know what they're talking about. That helps you become an expert in your industry. This is my favorite one, and I think that this one is overlooked more than I would like it to be. Tell stories. People love stories, and this isn't. Again, this isn't, I did this and I did this and then, my business did this. It's not but people really relate with that story. Why did you start your business? How did you get from point A to point B? And what's your client stories? This is where those video testimonials come in. If you are a good, if you like to write, you can write blogs about, different stories and different people that are maybe have taken your product or have done your coaching program or whatever it may be, and talk about their success rate, talk about their story, and the results, the stats. This is why you see so many infomercials, and you'll notice, especially like with the Super Bowl this year, all of the commercials really went to that emotional storytelling place, so people could really resonate with that, and it touched them on a much deeper level than just buying a product. So think about, what do you sell? What services do you provide? Why are you in the business you chose? Are you an entrepreneur? Did you start your business? Are you an account executive? What's your journey? How did you get there? And I think that really, this is the first step to doing the building that trust, so people know you, they like you, and they trust you. And this is how you're going to do that, is by telling stories and getting those testimonials. I mean, video testimonials are huge. This is why people, they'll be able to see that and say, wow, if it worked for them, it can work for me. So do not be afraid of telling your story. Your story is worthy. It is something that people want to hear, and find a way, whether that's through videos, or you don't want to sit down in front of your computer and give us a 10-hour long story, but little snippets here and there. You can do it in blog format and write a blog, lessons you've learned in life, but those stories are key to building that trust in your business. Want to learn more about what Social Speak offers? You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, on YouTube. We also have an awesome educational source on Social Speak Network for $37 a month. You can join and get all of these fabulous tutorials, videos, blogs on anything and everything in the social media industry. If you have any questions on how to find content for your industry, please let us know.